Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome to another day and another lesson in A Course in Miracles. Yesterday we were on lesson 29, which is God is in everything I see. God is in everything I see. And today we're on lesson 30, which is God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. Before we have a chance to receive that and get into it for today, let's just ground, settle into the present moment for just a couple of minutes. Connecting to your body, noticing where your feet are, where your hands and arms are. Perhaps feeling the different fabrics of the clothes on your skin. Making any minor adjustments so that you're more comfortable in this moment as you bring your attention to the breath. Noticing how the breath may have just changed by bringing your attention to it. Now start intentionally deepening the breath. Just gentle, slow, and elongated breaths. Going at whatever pace feels right for you. I'm just taking 2 more breaths here. As you're ready, wiggling your fingers and toes, slowly bringing your attention back to the space. I open my eyes right up at 333. All right, lesson 30. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. The idea for today is the springboard for vision. From this idea will the world open up before you, and you will look upon it and see in it what you have never seen before. Nor will what you saw before be even faintly visible to you. Today we are trying to use a new kind of projection. We are not attempting to get rid of what we do not like by seeing it outside in someone or something other than us. Instead, we are trying to see in the world what is in our minds, and what we want to recognize is there in our minds. Thus, we are trying to join with what we see rather than keeping it apart from us. This is the fundamental difference between vision and the way that you see. Today's idea should be applied as often as possible throughout the day. Whenever you have a moment or so, repeat it to yourself slowly, looking about you, and trying to realize that the idea applies to everything you do see now, or could see, if it were within the range of your sight. Real vision is not limited to concepts such as near or far. And to help you begin to get used to the idea, try to think of things beyond your present range, as well as those you can actually see as you apply today's idea. Real vision is not only unlimited by space and distance, but it does not depend on the body's eyes at all. The mind is its only source. To aid in helping you become more accustomed to this idea as well, devote several practice periods to applying today's idea with your eyes closed, using whatever subjects come to mind and looking within rather than without. Today's idea applies equally to both. All right, so on this one, it doesn't speak as much, or it doesn't really specify exactly what timing we're going to be using for this practice, but we know that there's two different types. So looking around, that God is in everything we see, but also doing that with our eyes closed. So yeah, my thought is let's stick with the 2 minutes we've been doing, and we'll do 1 minute looking on the outside, even envisioning things that might be past our real vision, and then closing our eyes and going into that, going into the mind, trusting the mind to whatever subjects come to mind, and saying God is in that thing that we see because God is in your mind. Okay, starting off on the outside of us for just a minute. About 10 more seconds here. And now let's do a minute with eyes closed. Again, God is in everything you see because God is in your mind. And bringing your attention back to the space whenever you're ready. And it's really just saying to apply this as often as possible throughout the day. Whenever you have a minute or so, a moment or so, repeat it to yourself, slowly looking around you, realizing that it applies to everything you do see now or could see if you were within the range of your sight. So it applies to everything. Wonderful. So amazing joining with you, and I will look forward to joining again tomorrow as we move into lesson 31. Much love.